Now, depending on how you feel about the UFO phenomena, this video may or may not enrage you. Because what I'm about to show you is a YouTuber who faked an alien invasion. And what he did along the way to fake that alien invasion directly involved the UFO community. So some of the things I'm about to show you, you've probably never seen or heard of. But I think it's important to be aware of that if you're going to be in the UFO community or just look into UFOs, right? Because it's hard to know what's real and what's not out there, right? So let's dive into this video, see what it's all about. If you're new to the channel, y'all, and you like content like this, please hit that subscribe button. I put out a new video every day, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do not miss a day, y'all. And please hit that like button, veterans. That really helps out the videos, so thank y'all so much for the support there. And, of course, comment down below. What do you think about this YouTuber's attempts to fake an alien invasion? Let's go. And for those of you wondering, yes, I am feeling better. I'm about 80%. I'm not entirely there. But yesterday when I made my video, I was a zombie. Y'all are lucky I even got that video out, to be honest with you. Today, I'm here. Let's do this. All right, so let me just play. We're going to go in parts. I'm going to play this, and you'll get it.
Alien sightings at Bayside Marketplace.
8 to 10 foot aliens.
On New Year's Day, a large police presence was caught on video surrounding a mall in Miami.
Aliens were spotted in Miami?
Government is unfair! Aliens are somewhere!
This is the story on how I faked an alien invasion and then became famous on accident. In December of last year, I was right over there and I had this idea. I want to go to Florida and I want to fake a whole big alien invasion.
That's actually the best idea I've ever heard.
In January, there was a huge police presence at a mall in Miami. And I don't know if you guys saw what happened, but there was tons of articles coming out saying, oh, shadow aliens. Everyone was freaking out over this. Do you guys remember this happening? Yeah. There are plenty of aliens in Florida. Fact. I was right around there. I saw a mysterious creature. You're probably asking, like, who are these people commenting? Who is spreading this false narrative? Who is John Stanton? John Stanton is me. So I spent an insane amount of time. This is the most unemployed I've ever felt in my entire life.
I left probably upwards of like 300 comments.
And I don't know if I was just like a drop of water in the ocean or if I was the straw that broke the camel's back. And so this leads me to wonder, like, can I go to Florida and do this thing myself?
Do you see what he's saying? He's saying that during the Miami Mall incident, he went in and created these fake accounts and left all of these comments all over the place, basically pushing that false narrative that there was something there in Miami. Right? Because this is how it happens, y'all. This is why I wanted to show this video today. And as we go through, you'll see what I mean. Right? But that's what happens. Right? You've got a lot of people, and this is just one guy. Right? Think about how many people do that every day with every video, with all the events of UFOs, right? Especially anything new that comes up. You're going to have people pushing a false narrative, right? There were people being like, yeah, they're shadow people. I mean, this is how it spreads. Guys that don't believe it at all, but they want to screw with the UFO community. Why do you think that is? Right? Why is it that when that kid said, I want to fake an alien invasion, his friend said, that's the greatest idea I've ever heard. Right? And you have lots of YouTubers putting up videos about how they faked a UFO video or hoaxed this or hoaxed that with UFOs. Always with UFOs. Why? To screw with us. Because the UFO community has a reputation for just believing anything. Right? But to be fair to the UFO community, a lot of the comments you see may not even be from real people in the UFO community. They could be from people like this guy just leaving comments to push a false narrative. He even admits it, right? So we just have to be very wary of these things. Yeah, I saw it. I was there. Okay. Right? Watch what other things this guy does.
not just be the loser comments online. If I were to do that, how much money would this cost me? So I drove 12 hours all the way down to Tampa, and I spent 2 weeks in an Airbnb. I only left for one thing consistently, and that was to fake an alien invasion. So I would leave to film, I would leave to network, I would leave to put up flyers. I'll talk about all that soon. Firstly, I acquired an Airbnb. It was pretty expensive for 2 weeks. An alien mask, an alien costume. And after that, I acquired an alien. I didn't purchase this. I had a producer do it for me. This is gonna matter later. I acquired caution tape, I acquired drone, I acquired lights, and most importantly, I acquired a guy named Travis. So, who is Travis? So this is Travis. He was my babysitter and also my cameraman, so he was helping me do this whole thing. And yes, I did pay him. Okay, thank you. If I go on the news and start talking about aliens, they're gonna know something's up. I look like the type of kid who's gonna fake an alien invasion. So what I needed was a reputable source to be this liar for me. Who here has seen Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan?
This kid is cracking me up. And let me be clear here. I'm not angry with this guy. He's just making content and doing his stuff, right? His name is Anthony Poe. I'd never heard of him. And this video just came across my feed. I'd never seen this kid before, never heard of it. I saw the video. It had 1.1 million views, y'all. This video has 1.1 million views, 98,000 likes, okay, and over 3,200 comments, right? So it's very interesting. I'm just saying.
Have you actually? Okay, wow, that's crazy, because I was gonna say no person under the age 50 has ever seen that movie. Well, you're gonna freak out right now, because the person I ended up getting is Laura Banks.
Oh my God!
Extra! She is the navigator of Khan.
I remember her.
For the 3 people in the entire world that are Anthpo and Laura Banks fans, this is a crazy collab. And I was curious, I was like, why the fuck would Laura Banks, C-list Hollywood celebrity, want to help me fake an alien invasion? Sure enough, I find out it is literally only to promote her book.
Whoopi Goldberg and I had a true called Spontaneous Combustion in San Diego, which is all in my book, which I hope to shamelessly promote, The Wrath of Blonde, which is my 4th book, and it was about the making of Star Trek II and other wild Hollywood adventures as an Amazon in outer space.
All things considered, I really, really liked Laura Banks. She was super willing to do all this dumb shit, and you're like, what dumb shit? Well, we went to an alley and we set up all this fake shit. We got hazmat suits and fake police lights. We did this for like 3 hours, and then what we decided on was this.
Oh, excuse me, miss. You cannot be recording. Excuse me.
I like that take because she moans in the end. That's not the only thing we did though. We recorded a shitload of contingency stuff to further sell the story. I got this grainy photo I took on a flip phone, and then I faked this lab blood report. I bought this drone and I would fly it over top of Tampa at night. I would do this every night at like 11 p.m. I also faked this.
Did you hear what he said there? He said he bought a drone and flew it around Tampa every night. Let's go back. Because look at what the drone looks like in the sky.
Over top of Tampa at night.
What does that look like? Looks like an orb.
Look
at that. Looks like an orb. Get a lot of videos like this. Look identical to this. All right. And people will send me, this is what a plane looks like. Like, here's the reference of a plane, but never a drone. Because that's what a drone looks like. Looks like an orb. Very easy to trick people and fake people. And that's what this guy wanted to do. He wanted to convince people there was some sort of UFO flying around. To screw with them. All I'm saying is it is possible that some of these orbs are drones. It is possible that sometimes people mess with this community and fake stuff and hoax stuff. Right? Every story that comes out, everything can't be believed. We're going to get nowhere like that, honestly. Open mind, but skeptical of the details, right? That's the idea. So that's why this video is about, right? You got a guy making fake accounts, leaving fake comments, flying drones at night to screw with people because that looks identical to an orb.
Do this every night at like 11 p.m. I also faked this. Yeah, so he gets beamed up.
I mean, that looks fake as hell, but I guarantee you there would be some people who would study that video forever. Even though it looks fake as F, right? Because there's always this possibility that, well, maybe it is true. I guess the key is, how much damage does it do for someone to look into a case or an event that is clearly fake? How much damage does that do? I guess that's really the argument and the question and where the discussion is.
My producer hired a VFX artist who took a month to make this.
What am I looking at?
That was on screen for 4 frames, and I got charged $3,000 for that.
Can we see it again?
Yeah, we can watch it again, yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I'm putting in the work. I'm building up all this evidence.
So we had another UFO video made for $3,000. Right? So all these videos you see, all these things, like, people will fake it. This idea that why would somebody lie? Why would people lie? They fake stuff. They hoax stuff. Sometimes they just want to have fun. You know? I don't know how angry this is going to make people at this guy. I'm curious what the comments are going to say. Are people going to be upset at this guy, or just like, oh, all in good fun? Or, hey, you know what? We as a UFO community, we need to tighten up our stuff so that we're not affected by things like this. Or what's it going to be? I'm curious.
And this is all leading to something, and that is a website. So this is a third-party website who, it's me obviously, who's putting all the information here. Laura then posts the information on her Facebook. This is how fake news works. A news station picks something up and poses a question. Is this real? And then another news station will take that fake news, and then they sit with it for a second, and then they go, this is real. I needed somebody to report on what Laura was doing. And that is where Travi.Martins comes into play. He sees Laura Banks' Facebook post, and then he makes this video.
Last night, this old lady posted this video on my local Facebook group. And this is like 3 blocks away from me. There's 2 guys in a hazmat suit, 1 guy in a suit, just like holding something.
What do these videos look like? The ones you see all the time, right? They fake this whole thing. But you see stuff like this. People post all the time about, I saw an orb that came to my house last night, or I saw this, or I saw that, or these crash, or helicopters, or Men in Black, or... I'm not saying none of them are real, but I'm just saying people do fake this shit. And we have to be careful.
Type of figure.
It did well. Tampa, for a brief stint, was freaking out over aliens. When Travis and I would walk outside, he was like a niche celebrity around Tampa because he was the alien guy. Tons of people were asking for updates. His posts did incredibly well. In addition to that, I posted over on 4chan. Somebody posted this. They thought just because it wasn't AI, it was clearly like fully real. We got posted on Reddit, we got posted on Facebook. The hoax was making its rounds. If I wanted to take this to the next level, I needed to do something in real life. What I decided on was a protest. The idea was we were gonna march for answers, and if like 200,000 people saw Travi.Martins talking about aliens, people were gonna wanna show up to this alien protest. And in case you couldn't make that, it's totally fine. We've got another protest, Saturday, February 17th. The next thing I did was I needed to promote the event, and Travis obviously was gonna promote it, but I wanted like another figure in on this. So I used the alien costume and I made this video.
Aliens are real and I have proof.
Legalize illegal aliens.
I am hosting a protest this Friday and Saturday. A protest for the truth.
So I made that video. And my thought process is like, I'm gonna get a fuckload of people at this protest now. Yeah, I had so much fun making that video, and I had nothing else to do on like day 10 that I made another one.
Where are all the fine Latino women?
Legalize illegal aliens.
Shout out to all of my fans.
So yeah, I lost the plot a little bit there. The protest was gonna be in 3 days, so I needed to start marketing even more. there was a pirate festival happening in Tampa, and I'm like fucking gotta go to the pirate festival, right? I stapled the flyers to the alien costume, and then I ran around for like 3 hours. And the great thing about being in a crazy costume around drunk people is that everybody wants to take pictures, and in every single photo is the flyer. So I've got 3 different verticals promoting this alien thing. I've got Laura's crazy ass and the news. I've got Travis on TikTok. I've got all these people posting this alien with a flyer on him. In my head, there's gonna be 1 billion people at this protest. The owner of the Airbnb got a call from the police.
One of my guests staying there. I don't know. Let me call and find out. I said I can't, I can't just give you their information, but I'll call them and find out.
So the police, I guess, traced the uploads of these posters and found the address of the Airbnb, and they're like, oh my God, these people are throwing a fucking massive protest.
Oh no. That's good. That's good. That's good.
You know, the protest is the next day at this point. I'm shitting my pants. I'm like, we're gonna show up and I'm gonna get arrested for dressing up like a stupid fucking alien. I understand, like, in their head, you know, they've been seeing these posters everywhere. You know, I hung them up everywhere. They probably saw them all over social media. Travis Martins was posting about it on TikTok.
If you're free on February 16th at 1 p.m. at USF, you can literally join an alien protest.
After I did all this, I wanted one more thing to convince people to come to this protest. So I made business cards. You're invited to the alien protest, Tampa City Hall, 1 p.m. Saturday. The backside, Pedro Pascal will be there.
So, look, I'll leave a link to the video. Watch the rest. It's like 16 minutes long. But basically, he goes on to get this lookalike of Pedro Pascal. Other YouTubers post like, oh shit, Pedro Pascal, like it faked them. It basically spread, right? So, look, you got a guy that's making fake accounts, putting stuff up about aliens, flying around a drone to convince people it looks, you know, it's a UFO. I think a lot of people do that. Right? It does look like an orb. It looks like something. If you're looking at that stare, you're like, oh, geez, right? So I get it. But don't forget, people will mess with us. So when you're like, oh, that's that's an interdimensional being. No, it was really just Jimmy from down the street with his friends and a drone. I just think we shouldn't ignore that possibility, right, on a lot of this stuff. Because this video came out 2 weeks ago and it already has over 1 million views, right? And let's be real, this is only going to inspire more people to do it, other YouTubers, right? So just be careful out there, right, with the information you see, the videos you see on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and everything and Reddit. You know, and look, they ended up busting this guy. They found, people on Reddit found the fake alien body, a copy of, you know, right, whatever. But still, people didn't believe it. Still, people were like, well, that doesn't mean anything, because there's so many different UFO stories or whatever. It's like no matter what you tell someone, they're just like, yeah, but this. Even though what they're saying is possible, the probability is like zero, almost mathematically zero, but they still like, well, it's still a possibility. So you never know, which is true. But again, that's why the question is, how much damage does it do to believe in fake stories? Right? How much damage does that do to someone? I don't know. That's the argument. Maybe it doesn't do any damage. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't hurt the UFO community. I don't know. Curious to read the comments about all this. So, all right, guys. We'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. If you want to catch me tonight, I'll be on Spaced Out Radio tonight, late tonight. So look for that, and I'll be a guest on there. And then don't forget, I'm interviewing Dr. Michael Masters about his crypto terrestrial paper that's making the rounds in the news, right? So a lot of great episodes this week, y'all. All right, we'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Remember, every day's a gift.